Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Standing in, number 28. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the left fielder, number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now that's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 0-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope,
and he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Colton Wong becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now,
Batting
Nolan
fourth,
Gorman.
the third baseman, Nolan.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Gorman is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, G.
First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Here it comes. Fouled off. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and one strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Popped him up. Hernandez is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 2-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, John Torres.
Now in the box, John Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Torres, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Oscar Hernandez. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Jack Flaherty, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number
Boy,
28.
you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball
I got
2.
2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Torres over at second. Flaherty on at first with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
The count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Torres giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Settling in now, Jay Bruce. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
2 strikes the count.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gorman has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Wong leads off second with nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Nolan Gorman is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Shoots this one over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie
Jr.
Bradley now. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Still only one out in the inning. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, John Torres. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Medina will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 77.
Oscar Hernandez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And this is swung on and bounced to Forsythe at second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pulled toward right center field. Torres is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Logan.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Two and two.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Skied into very shallow right. Torres in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 77.
So here now is the pitcher, Medina. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That misses. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have left that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Medina is off at first with 2 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher,
Jack
Flaherty, as we begin the top of the fourth.
22.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Medina, a 6-foot 1-inch right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, number 28. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. He is taken, strike one.
1-1.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 2-1 home. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Count still full, 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, and 2, here it comes.
One ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he swings and hits a laser to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big hero leadoff.
1. The 1-0. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Count 1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Up next for
Boy, this
Philadelphia.
one looked like it was headed for
fielder,
extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Cabrera takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 61.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he sends it on the ground to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Batting, catcher, Omar
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 1. Zach Eflin makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nolan Gorman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Paul DeYoung. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And
Nope,
he
that's
misses
ball
there
four.
for ball
Take your
four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less.
Now
I can
batting,
tell you that.
the center
First and
fielder,
second, no out, and the guy on the bump
Bradley
really needs a
Jr.
strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Ball.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
There's a changeup down in the
Now
zone.
batting,
Not a bad
right
pitch,
fielder,
but with 2 strikes,
John
not the kind of pitch you're
Torres.
looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Standing in now, John Torres.
No,
As the first
inside.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
DeYoung on second. Bradley at first with no outs. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a
Up next
good
for the
job there
Cardinals,
of exploiting
the
that.
catcher,
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Oscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think it can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, 1 1.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 6-1. So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Here it comes, 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Philadelphia, The shortstop, G. Segura.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But one run is in to score on the play.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Torres is there, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 2. Francisco Liriano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Phillies, number 47, Francisco Liriano.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 28. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set, and the pitch.
That's
a
ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
1-0.
1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch
now
unless
batting,
it's really moving.
baseman.
So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Nolan Gorman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Cards lead it 6-2. Matthew Lieberthal is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Matthew Lieberthal.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Hit softly down the line at first. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Jay Bruce.
In now, Jay Bruce, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first and they're playing in the hole, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 3. back here on the show. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Morin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 28, Mike Morin. Now playing center field.
Brandon Geyer is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Geyer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Geyer on at first, nobody out. That missed close. It's ball 2. Morin, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Munoz, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the right fielder, John.
Standing in, John Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
Ready now, Oscar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Tommy Hunter comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's set. The 0-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. Cards lead 1. They still lead at 6-3.
7-inning stretch.
Jairo Munoz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 34.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now at shortstop, number 3, Cole Tucker.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Logan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And all that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Halsey. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Forsythe gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 51, Howie Kendrick.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Gallegos is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Now
Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Benintendi.
Alex Reyes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Nick Williams will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2 the count.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ronald Arias will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And this is up and in, ball one. Hit in the air to left field. Number 28 is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
John Gant trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 53, John Gant.
Corey Dickerson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Dickerson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Gant, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Phillies, now playing left field,
Ronald Arias is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now at third base, number 67,
Corey Dickerson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 12, Corey Dickerson.
Scott Kingery is also into the game as he takes over at short. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And that misses 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 28,
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Kingery is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Number 7 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Cam Gallagher will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 37, Cam Gallagher.
A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Matt Carpenter will come on as a pinch hitter.
Carpenter.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. And
two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're up 6-4. Dexter Fowler will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Matt Carpenter is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
John Brebbia will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Brebbia.
Number 23 is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Ramon Uriarte is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Andrew McCutchen will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Brebbia, a 6'1" right-hander who was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Devin Travis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Rasmus. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Omar.
In now, Omar Narvaez. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. McCutchen stands at first with one out. Lifted down the line in left. Fowler shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 4. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 22.
Hector Neris
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
The center
so definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Austin Dean will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 44.
And that's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left. Williams going back. Still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and it's now 7-4.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. And they double him up. It's 8-4. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout
Phillies,
right now. There's a fight
number
at the
43.
bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Nick Pivetta enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher.
Into the box now, Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit.
Fielder,
are you kidding
me?
He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball
inside,
2.
Ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Dexter Fowler is on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. In his career against this pitcher, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
And that misses.
Count
Ball
1-0.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 misses off the plate.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Hernandez at second. Rasmus is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Romo.
Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Uriarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Phillies 4. Dean will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
This change for the Cardinals. Now playing center field,
Alvaro Salinas is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 72, Alvaro Salinas.
Striding in to start the 9th, Adam Halsey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Phillies, the center fielder.
First
Adam
pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, shortstop Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Kingery, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Again, another foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Runner at second here with one man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
Ball one,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
That's ball
just two. Missing here. 2-0.
2-0.
Kingery at second with two down. Grounded to third. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty earns the victory on the mound. Jared Eichhoff couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.